Hello students, welcome to Online Study for You, one-step solution for all your placement needs. I'm sorry for not creating videos for these 3 to 4 days, but now I'm back and I think that I have brought an excellent opportunity for you, so you won't be disappointed this time. So in this video, the agenda of this video, I'm going to talk about opportunity at Google. Yes, you heard it right. Opportunity at Google as a software engineer for undergraduates. So what is the eligibility, who can participate, and how to actually apply for this link, because it's very hard to find that if there is any opportunity from Google. So don't worry, we'll be providing you that link also. So now, without wasting much time, let's move ahead. And yes, before continuing, I would like to tell you that there is a surprise for you at the end of this video. So don't rush, don't skip it, and please watch the video till end, because then you will be getting an excellent opportunity and another opportunity. So wait till then and watch the complete video. Okay, so I'll be sharing you the link in the description of this video, and maybe also in Instagram bio, but surely on the description of this video. So from there, you can take that link, and what you have to do, if you are unable to do that, means it's not clicking, then you can copy the link. If you can press it for 2 to 3 seconds, it will get automatically copied. Then you have to just paste it here by Control V if you are watching our video through laptop, right? So I will just suggest you that please, if you're watching this video on your mobile, just turn on your laptop, turn on the video, and then go to the job description. I mean video description, and then you can get the link, because it would be better if you fill this form through laptop, so that things would be clear and you don't miss if there are anything which is not written clearly, right? So after that, pasting it, you will reach here. Okay. Okay, so now here you can see that this page is open. This if you are unable to go it directly, then what you can do, that you can search, you can Google. What you have to Google careers, right? And then through that you can reach to it, but not sure that you will be able. But here you can see from Google careers, in this jobs description, you can search for it: software engineer, comma university graduate, comma 2021 start. I think then you can, because otherwise if you try to search it manually, then there are, you can see more than 1500 jobs, then it would be difficult. So here you can see it is very well given: software engineer, university graduate, 2021 batch, right? And if you'll be selected, you'll be posted at Bangalore in Karnataka, or in Hyderabad, Telangana, right? In Google office. And here from here, what you can do, you can share it with your friends also, so that they can also get this opportunity, because an opportunity from Google does not comes always. So I would uh, request you that please, if you are not sharing the link, at least share this video with your friends, so that they can also take part in this. Because even if you are not selected, then still you will get a lot of things to learn on, at least how the process is all about when you're trying for Google. So that after 2 or 3 years, if you are starting with any other company, in 2 to 3 years, if you are experienced enough and you are having that abilities, that technical knowledge, then if you are applying for Google, then you will be already knowing that what actually it is searched for when they are taking someone in. So that would be useful in that way also, right? And from here you can save it. I think it will get saved somewhere in your Google career jobs profile, maybe. Okay. And here you can see the apply link is here. So when you will click here on apply, then you will get maybe some form, some type, or simply your Google ID, you have to enter it and you will be able to apply. So if we start here, we can see what's written here, that due to current health crisis related to COVID-19 and the escalating visa travel restrictions in place, we are currently unable to extend offers to anyone who can't work from India due to lockdown, visa travel restrictions, or other restrictive measures until further notice, right? So consequently, we will be prioritizing candidates who can start in this location by set date as expected. So we will see below if they have mentioned any expected date, but I believe that they would be expecting to join by Jan and or Feb, right? Because they are taking the test is being they are taking the test in month of November. It is just end of November, you can call it December, and I think Feb or March they will be expecting. So I hope that by the time your university exams will get over. Okay. Then there is a special note that by applying to this position, your application is automatically submitted to the following locations. So yes, as it was written here also, I think, yeah. So if you apply here, your application would be shared with maybe the HRs of Google office at these locations in Bangalore and Hyderabad. Okay. Then comes the eligibility criteria, that is minimum qualifications which are required. So minimum qualifications are bachelor degree, as you can see, or equivalent practical experience. Okay, so for this equivalent practical experience, I would suggest you to please take suggestion from your faculty or your TPO. If you're not having bachelor's degree and you're enrolled somewhere else, then please take suggestion from your college that what does it actually mean and are you eligible for it or not. Okay, and then the other qualifications are minimum qualification, that's major eligibility, that's experience working with Unix, Linux, so Windows or Mac. So I believe that most of you would have experience with Windows or Mac. If you would be having with Linux also, then it would be surely added advantage. But I believe that for Windows, you all are known about, it would be an added advantage if you are knowing Unix or Linux also. From if you are also knowing Mac other than Windows, that won't be that much advantage. Okay. Then distributed system knowledge, some basics about it. Okay. Then machine learning, ML. When someone says about machine learning, then please understand that yes, artificial intelligence too. And even if it's not mentioned, then expect questions from deep learning also. I'm not talking about the test. I don't know how the test will be actually framed, but in the interview round, please means for sure, if they have mentioned machine learning, ML, then uh, like for sure that they would be from artificial intelligence, and yes, deep learning, everybody asks that. Okay. Then information retrieval, I believe maybe something related to data analysis, data analytics. Okay. The crawling, etc., web scraping through Python, these things are very easy. And then TCP/IP. So if even if it's written only TCP/IP, but you should also know about OSI, because they might ask that TCP/IP, okay, but how it is better than OSI, or what is actually difference between OSI and TCP/IP? Okay, and then the other questions could be like which OSI layers are actually combined in 4 to 5 ways only in TCP/IP, and what is the function of each layer, how is it different from the functioning of layer in the OSI. Okay, so these type things only. And yes, even only TCP/IP mentioned, but yes, you must also knowing about hub, router, topologies, and that LAN, man, WAN, right? Half duplex, full duplex, these things. Then experience programming in C++, Java, or Python. So I would say that I believe that C would be known to most of you, and other than that, only one more language if you are known. See, if I believe that you all who would be applying for this Google must be knowing C at least, and one more language, that is any OOPS language among these, C++, Java, or Python. So you need to only know C and then one language that supports object-oriented programming. Yes, C++, Java, or Python. If you are having C++, Java both, it won't be adding any much like big weightage. So if in case you are sharing some details like your CV or some any other details, don't be like, suppose you are good in Java, not good in only basic in C++, then don't be like you are mentioning C++ also. That won't be giving you any added advantage, even neither in this interview nor means neither in the round nor interview nor in any other interviews also, which you are having these days, I suppose, of Infosys, Cognizant, TCS, etc. Right? And then you can see that it's not limited to only BTech students, right? Not only bachelor degree, but the preferred qualifications they have mentioned that minimum qualifications is bachelor degree, but preferred qualification is master's degree or PhD. So this is a very big news that even students with master's degree or PhD are eligible for this. So it's not only limited for the BTech students or those having only bachelor's degree, bachelor of engineering, bachelor of technology. So this is a very good thing. Now let's read something about the job, and we will see that are we able to understand that, the complex concepts of Google. Okay, so initially they have mentioned about the company. Then see, this is very good thing that as a key member of a small and versatile team, you design, test, deploy, and maintain software solutions. Here they have given also you something that from where you can practice also. So if you're interested in this university graduate position, as written here that it's university graduate, okay, means this a term which is they are using to describe it. So here you can see that in the position try out kickstart. So they are means they are themselves telling that in what way you can practice. Then Google isn't always will be an engineering company. Then okay, from Google Ads to Chrome, they are again they are mentioning about only their company only. So I believe that you already known about it, that when you are sitting for interview, you must be known about the company, and this much might be uh, good. Then responsibilities, that what would be your responsibilities if you're hired. So research, conceive and develop software applications to extend and improve on Google's product offering. Okay. Then contribute to a wide variety of projects utilizing NLP, that's natural language processing, artificial intelligence. You can see I was just talking about it. I was telling you, and here you can see artificial intelligence, data compression also, because here they mentioned, I told you data analytics, where it was, yeah, information retrieval. So data compression, machine learning, ML, they straight away mentioned it, and some search technology. So you have to search about this. So they will be like prioritizing more on these latest technologies. Then collaborate on scalability issues involving access to massive amounts of data information. Okay, and solve challenge problems that you are presented with. See, although that if you read it completely, it might look complex, but what I will suggest you that see they are straight away looking for someone who can directly add up and work in some latest technology, and having some prior knowledge and practical knowledge about it too. And I think these are the two locations, this one for Bangalore and this one maybe from that, yes, Hyderabad, Telangana, right? So this is all about it. Inside you can see that there are some other that sales specialist India, right? So you can go to this site. I think this would be very valuable because around 1500 plus jobs are here. So I believe that you will get a good opportunity from here. And yes, I was just forgetting before moving the one very important thing. I'm just searching for the marker if I can get it here. Okay, no problem. I will tell you this way only, that when you will click on this apply box, what will happen, that you should be ready with a few things. That firstly they will yes, first condition is that you must not have applied to more than 3 positions in at Google through this Google careers in last 30 days, right? Because few days ago there was one position for Google intern also, and I'm sorry that I was unable to create a video on that, and I believe that that position must be on by today also, because it was just last week when that position was also raised. So if you have applied to more than 3 job profiles for these job opportunities from this Google careers in the last 30 days, then you won't be able to apply, because there is a limit that for in a gap of 30 days you can only apply for 3 positions. And I think similarly there is in Amazon also, when you try to apply, and at Amazon careers it is means more rigorous, more strict. Like I think it's about something like in last 6 months only 2 to 3 applications, something like that. It's extremely strict in Amazon, but here it's still good that you, if you have applied 2 3 opportunities in last 30 days, then you won't be able to apply, otherwise you can. So even if you have applied for 3, you can wait, because I believe that it's not something like this form will not go away tomorrow. It would be here only, so you can apply once your 30 days pass. I already told you, here you have to share. Yes. So now when you will try to apply, first thing is that they will straight away asking you to upload your resume. So be ready with it. You have to upload your resume. Okay. Then some basic details like your name, your mobile number, your email ID, your address, and I think your expected date of passing year, expected passing date, passing month in 2021, these things, right? So these some basic things will be asked. The major which I told you is that you if suppose you try to apply and you get some error, so don't say like that the sir has told something wrong. So it's not that case. It's just that you have applied to already applied to 3 opportunity in last 30 days, so you can't apply to more. Let those 30 days pass, and then you can apply. And I believe this form would be here for about next 1-2 week at least. Okay, and then you have to ready with your resume. So this is what it was. Okay. Okay, so as I promised, here I am with that surprise which I promised at the starting of this video, and I was telling you about the agenda. So here that we are starting with live coding classes. This is the first time for technical subjects, right? We already had some live aptitude classes before it, but this is first time we are starting with live coding classes, because what happens that the question arises, why this course? Because see, Wipro NLTH 2020 has been announced. It is actually for 2021 batch, and it is scheduled. The tentative schedule is 2nd to 3rd of January, right? So although that apply link has not been shared yet, but Wipro had already shared from their official website that the test will be there, and yes, it would be on 2nd or 3rd of week. So the course is important because many of the students have already enrolled in this course, or they have started their preparation from any other ways, right? From any or other courses or some material, and the competition is very tough. See, the toughness is because that there are many, because this time many, although that students gave the test, took the test from home, still the passing percentage of the students who got selected, whether it's Capgemini or Cognizant, TCS, right? TCS is ongoing, although, but not many students have passed. And or if you talk about Infosys, so not many have passed. So they are those students who are waiting for big companies. Then Wipro is the last one, right? The last major one. There would be some companies would be there, local companies or the startups would be there, many. But in big companies where your career is saved and there is good growth, there are, this is probably the last one, that is Wipro NLTS. So that's why the competition will be very tough, because all will be like practicing very hard and will be giving the best of themselves for this. So that's why this course has been designed, so that you can prepare accordingly. So why this course? Because preparing for placement exam is not easy, and we know that. Okay, it's not sorry for the spell error. So it's not easy, because we are not known at what things we should consider first, what we should avoid, what we should take, what were the previous year questions, what is the pattern this company asked for, the questions are asked. And with also the remote classes, it's very hard to understand the things. Then with hundreds of resources online, you get confused about where to start and how to study. So this is also a problem, because since the availability of material is so much, there are lots of YouTube videos are there. But the problem is that you go to a channel, there are 1 or 2 videos are there given for Wipro and LTS. There is no starting of it, no ending of it. They are unprogrammed, no analysis has been done, and they have just shared 1 or 2 videos. And other channel is similar is there. So things are not aligned well, they are not structured or managed well. So this is the problem which most of the students face. And the requirement is that you want an end-to-end resource, that starting from the very beginning, so that you understand what are the basic concepts about coding, and then you can grow up, and then yes, even solving some medium or high or difficult level questions on HackerRank, so that you get your overall growth is there, right? So that on the basic, you are also knowing about how to structure the things, how to plan, and then you are implementing it also. Then in this course, what you're going to learn is we will be starting from the absolute basic. Even if you don't know programming, we will get to speed with this course. So from the very basics, what are the in the next few slides, I will be sharing you what were the things actually we'll be covering. But the very basic means, yes, even from the what are data types, etc. Because even if you are known about it, but there are several interview questions or technical MCQ questions
which are generated from those things. So that is still very of high importance, means of very, very importance, of high importance. So we'll be starting from the basics of C, C++, Java, and Python. You are from any programming background, no problem. All things will be considered here, and learn code up small programs with it until we are comfortable. We will then start diving into competitive programming, which is actually the what our requirement is for cracking Wipro and LTH to solve some major problems. So we will move ahead with understanding data structures after starting with some array matrix pattern. Then we'll move to data structure, linked list, okay, those things. Then some algorithm and programming strategy, which is the actual thing, because the question won't be the similar one which we will teach you. But if you're known about what is the strategy, in these kind of question what we should do, in those kind of question how you should start, then it becomes very easy, right? Then the topics which we'll covering here, right, starting from the very basic would be there, but then the major topics, if I'm telling you some of the names, are the array, string, then data structure means linked list, all these like queues, hashing, recursion, obvious. Then greedy dynamic programming, divide and conquer, so some basic things about those also. And searching and sorting algorithm, and searching everything, linear binary search. There is one more binary search of different type, let's say incremental binary search. And sorting algorithms, the top 5, that is insertion bubble, selection, merge bubble, and sorry, merge and quick sort. And then others also, bucket, shell, etc., right? That why you should join the course then. So what the things which we are providing is, I will not just present, yeah, so we will not just presenting some PowerPoint in the class, we will program with you live. So since this is live class, so it won't be like that we are sharing with you some random PowerPoint presentation slides and just verbally telling you. It won't be like that. So we'll be live, we'll be telling you how to code. Daily recordings of the class will be also available to you, will be sent to you, the drive link or some other means it will be sent to you. So if you fail to attend the class, still you'll be getting all the details about it, okay? And then you can ask doubts also, you have, and you can get appropriate answer, because not only in between the class, but we'll be having several other separate doubt sessions also, where you can raise your all the queries, because there will be several homework also which will be giving you at the weekends, so that you can uh, grow your skills better. Then what are you waiting for? You can join us. There is an insta module link in the video description. And the best thing is that for first 50 registration, the discounted price is rupees 299 only, and then after the 50 registration it will rise to 349. So I don't think you have to wait anything. The 299 amount is nothing if you compare it to your placement and the amount you will be earning eventually when you will be joining the company. So I think it's a very small amount. And even if the time would not be favoring you, or you won't be able to join class, then still you are getting the video so that you can prepare later. So I hope that you like this video. We'll meet in our next video. Till then, keep learning.